Hey members, welcome to this mindful movement for the posterior chain. So we're going to be stretching out the entire back line of the body in a really releasing and gentle way. So I definitely encourage you to have a little bit of a mooch around, feel into where you need the stretch the most, and take this at your own pace. So we're going to start standing today. Soft knees, and we're going to get straight into it. So let's interlace our fingers, bring them to the back of the head. And then from here, just rest your head back into your hands. Just take a little opening, nice wide elbows. As you breathe in, send it right down into your belly. And as you exhale, we're going to bring chin to chest. So we're just using the weight of our hands on the back of our head and just feeling that stretch through the back of the neck now. Lovely. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of an intuitive stretch here. So start to move the head from side to side. Just feeling into the back line of the neck and maybe slightly into the upper back as well. Maybe you'd like to go a little bit deeper, a little more rounding. Might start to experience a little bit of sensation around the shoulder blades. Lovely. So remembering not to pull on the head, but just weighting it with the hands. Lovely. Okay, let's soften our knees and go a little bit further. So just slowly beginning to round down. Soft knees all the way down and come into a hanging forward fold. So you might like to release your hands down at this point. Maybe take a little rock side to side. Nice. As you inhale, really feel that expansion through the back line. And every exhale, an opportunity to let go of any unnecessary gripping. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to bend our knees a lot. So we can either get our fingertips down or our hands flat onto the mat. And we're just going to take a slow elephant walk here. So as you exhale, straighten your right leg, bend into the left. And then opposite side, inhale, bend in the knees. Exhale, straightening the left leg, bending the right knee. And we're just going to alternate from side to side. Wonderful. And as always, you're welcome to take your own little spin on this. If you want to add a little hand lift, maybe that allows you to push back into the hamstrings a bit more. You might keep the head nice and heavy, or you might turn it from side to side. Beautiful. Okay, from here, we're going to bend the knees, plant the hands down, and then step to an all fours position. Lovely. Take an inhale in a neutral spine. And as you exhale, press the back line of your body up towards the sky. Really press your pubic bone forwards. We're going to hold it here and breathe. So imagine you're tucking your tailbone under, really pushing your shoulder blades into the ceiling. Beautiful, nice. Let's come to a neutral spine again. Tuck the toes if they aren't already, and then we're going to stretch out through the feet. So maybe our hands stay down and we can have a little wriggle. You might be quite happy here and bring your hands up onto the thighs and really rest the weight of your body down into the soles of the feet. So by activating our feet, that's going to help us work into the back line of the body a little bit easier. So if you feel like kind of moving it around, maybe taking a little rock in and out, forwards and back, you absolutely can. Or if you're looking for something a little more to the point, see if you can hold stillness here. Press your knees forwards, rest your body weight into your feet. See if you can take any tension out of the jaw, around the shoulders. You're doing so well. Take a nice big breath. And as you exhale, let's bring those hands out in front, untuck the toes. If you need to give them a little tap, a little roll, go ahead. And we're going to work into our calves now. So we might stay on our hands. If your wrists aren't happy there, come to your forearms. Extend one leg back and really push through that heel. Keep the leg straight. So again, you might move in and out of it, forwards and back, if that feels more helpful for you today, or just press back, energy through that back heel. See if you can direct your breath all the way down the back line of that leg. So of course we are doing physical things that are going to help our posterior chain find a tension release, but we're also doing it with intention, which is also going to help as well. Finding that mind-muscle connection. Beautiful. Let's switch legs. So that knee comes in, other leg comes out. Again, rock it around if you want. You don't have to do the same as what you did on the other side. 2 legs, 2 different approaches. Beautiful. Let's take one more long breath on this one. Good. And then bringing that knee in. Let's come up onto our hands if we aren't there already. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, and come into a downward facing dog. Let's keep the knees a little soft to begin with and just really let that upper body relax. Good. Okay, and then maybe we begin to press into our right heel, pressing it down towards the floor. Rebend the knee, and then let's press the left heel down. Imagine you're squashing something underneath that heel. Good, and then just continue alternating from side to side. Really taking your time. Wonderful, good. And then see if we can press both heels down. Don't worry if they don't reach the floor. So as we press the heels down, imagine your tailbone being hooked up onto the ceiling. Feeling that glorious stretch all the way down the back of the legs. Beautiful, good. Let's turn the toes out. So taking a slightly wider stance. Bend into knees, and we're going to slowly crawl it back to a deep squat here. So take your time sitting into that deep squat. Lovely. Good. Just take a moment here to feel stable through the feet. If you need to pop something underneath your heels, you absolutely can. Maybe a rolled up blanket. Otherwise, see if you can keep the weight back into your bottom, but begin to bow your head down between your knees. So maybe you walk your hands forwards, let your head be heavy. Now in this shape, begin to deepen your breath and notice where it shows up. Maybe the breath pours down into the belly. Maybe you feel it more across your upper back. Lovely. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Really nice. Good. We're going to slowly lift our head. Walk the hands forwards to drop the knees. We'll bring the big toes together, take the knees wide, and we're going to thread the needle here. So sliding your left hand all the way across, come onto your ear. Option to just let this right hand chill, or maybe press into it for a little bit more across that upper back. Wonderful, really nice. Let's swap over. So bringing that left hand in front. Slide that right hand as far across as you can, palm shining up, head nice and relaxed. Very nice, good. Let's bring that hand back. Come back to all fours. And then from here, tuck the toes. Let's take a brief encounter with our deep squat again. And then from here, we're going to send the head down and the bum up. Turn the toes slightly forwards. Come into a hamstring stretch. So maybe the knees are a little bit bent for some of us. Maybe some of us can begin to straighten them. Wherever we are, think about the tailbone lifting up towards the ceiling. Very, very nice. Good. From here, let's turn the toes back out. Bend the knees. Come back through a deep squat and sit the bottom down. Just a little transition. Good. Let's stretch out the left leg. Hug the right knee in and then let it butterfly out to the side. We're going to stretch out through the hamstring, but also into the lower back. So we're kind of working a little bit more of the back line. So with this foot, let's start with it flexed. Take a deep breath, sit tall. And then as you exhale, begin to move forwards down that leg. You might hold the knee or just rest your hands. Some of us might catch the toes. Lovely. Let's take one more breath. And then as you exhale, I want you to really relax that foot. So maybe give the toes a little bit of a shake out and then just allow your whole body to soften. So you might begin to round and feel that stretch transfer up the back a little bit. Option to hold stillness, or if it feels good to kind of play with movement from side to side, you might just begin to explore this back side a little bit more. Beautiful, good. Slowly coming back up. Take your time. We're going to come into double pigeon. So we've got some choices here. So your left foot is either going to just come in front of that right knee and our legs are crossed and we shall fold like this, or this left foot is going to come on top of that knee. Feet are flexed. So we're getting into the glutes a little bit and into this lower back. Okay, once where you've picked with your legs, we're going to begin to tip forwards. Just take it easy. Ease yourself into it. There's no rush whatsoever. Maybe just letting the weight of the head pull you forwards, relax the back and the neck. Very nice, good. Slowly coming back up. Releasing that left leg, give it a shake. Release the right leg, same thing. And let's do the opposite side. So the left knee comes in. Just let it butterfly out to the side. Let's start with those toes flexed of this straight leg. Breathe. And slowly coming forward. So we're keeping energy through the front line of this leg. When the front side engages, the back side can relax a bit more. So really lift up the kneecap. Feel your quad really firm up as you flex those toes. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath in this active variation. And then let's relax that foot, maybe give it a shake out, maybe a little wriggle through the shoulders, and then just let it all kind of hang forwards. Again, if you want to move or sway, you can, or just hold something that feels good. Good, let's slowly come out of this one. And set ourselves up for double pigeon. So that right shin can be in front and we're in this cross leg position and we fold, or right foot flexed on top of that knee. See how you feel. And then melt the body forward. Use your hands for support. Find somewhere that we're definitely feeling a sensation, but it's not unbearable. You can breathe very freely. You could hold a conversation if you needed to. Let's take one more breath here. See if you can send it all the way right back to your tailbone. And then take your time to slowly come out and stretch out those legs. Give them a little shake if they need. Nice. Great, so we'll take a little forward fold variation. So you're going to flex your left foot and you're going to cross your right heel on top. So that's just going to give you a little more tension. And then from here, we're just going to begin to fold over the legs. So we might just catch kind of like here by our knees. Some of us, we might reach all the way down towards our feet. Just stop where you start to feel that stretch quite intensely down the back of the legs. Wonderful, and then slowly come back up. Won't hold that one too much in case it's a bit much for your toes. Cross the legs. Let's go the opposite way. So the left heel comes on top. See if you can aim for the ball of the foot more than your toes. It'll be a bit kinder on your toes. And then same thing. Belly towards the thighs. Just using your hands just to find something that feels really helpful. And just breathing into any new sensations. If you haven't done this one before, really watch out for those new little messages from the body. Very nice, good. And then slowly coming back up. Let's release the legs, give them a bit of a shake out. We're going to give those hamstrings a break now. Soles of the feet together, knees butterfly out. Don't have them super close so you can really enjoy that nice rounding of your back. So imagine the crown of the head is going to fit into that little bowl that your feet have created. Really let the head go. Maybe the head touches the feet, maybe it doesn't. Doesn't matter. And if it feels good to maybe move from side to side, or just completely surrender to gravity, relax your jaw, softening the back of the neck. Allowing the shoulder blades to widen, separate. Every exhale, seeing if we can release tension around the middle back, lower back, the back of the hips. Very nice. Okay, we're going to slowly use our hands to come on up. Closing up the knees, and we're going to come onto our back for a little bit of a rest. So maybe to support your back, you might have your knees bent, maybe have your feet as wide as your mat and let the knees drop in to really allow your whole spine to rest back onto the mat, closing down the eyes. Take a smooth breath in. And as you exhale, imagine yourself sinking into the mat. At this point, if you'd like to straighten out your legs and feel your body in contact with the floor, allowing your whole posterior chain to completely relax from the soles of your feet, back of your ankles, calves, softening behind the knees, backs of the thighs, your glutes, back of the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. Softening the back of the neck, all the way to the back of the head, crown of the head, across your forehead and behind the eyes. Allowing yourself to rest here for as long as you need to today. Otherwise, we're going to slowly make our way to a seat. Take your time, maybe keeping your eyes closed or half closed. When you arrive at your seat, take a nice big breath in and let it go through the mouth. Just taking this pause before we head into the rest of our day to notice how you feel now. And then taking a moment to really, really thank yourself for carving out the time to look after your body and mind today. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and welcome yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so, so much for joining me for this one. I hope it felt really good, and I'll see you on the next one very soon.